Welcome to part 2 of Trippy's Top 10, and today I'm going over Blast characters. And first and foremost, do not lose your shit. This is all opinionated. Um, you might not like my list, but this is going across the board in overall performance, not people going, not doing a review in specific areas. Like, this isn't just all PvP, all PvE. So do not give me this look, and don't be stalking through the comments saying stuff like, oh, you're stupid, blah, blah, blah. Because like I said, take it with a grain of salt. I like to think that I have at least some decent goddamn knowledge on this game. All characters unlocked, all tier 3s. I've tested this. I've tested everybody that you're going to see on this list. So coming in at number 10 is going to be Iron Man. Tier 3, absolutely necessary. Extremely high damage output. Great in PvE, sucks ass at PvP, but he is stronger than pretty much any other Blast character that isn't going to be on this list. Coming in at number 9 is Weapon Hex. And the reason she got number 9 is just because to me she seems more of a support character that can hold her own if she's left alone on a battlefield. She can do world bosses, very strong, great recovery, decent character altogether. Coming in at number 8, don't hate me, is Adam Warlock. A lot of people don't like Adam Warlock just because of the price attached to him, but I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at overall performance, and I think Adam Warlock, he's not 100% justified for his price, but he's still good. Number 7 is going to be Psylocke, a almost glass cannon. She got number 7 because of her high damage output and the ability to do all content in the game, but it is not very forgiving if you get hit with her. Coming in at number 6 is Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, he used to be the number 1 guy for the longest time, but since stronger characters have came out or other characters have gotten uniforms and stuff like that, he's kind of fallen down a little bit, but he's still a great character. Coming in at number 5, I'm going to extend this one a little bit because I know I'm going to get shit. Number 5 is Jean Grey. Now, before you're like, Jean Grey is the best in the game, let me break it down. Jean Grey is still great in PvP. She has the best PvP kit in this damn game. Her leadership, her abilities, her iframes, all that is great for PvP. But in terms of PvE, even characters that I named before her, they will outperform her. I'm giving Jean Grey this spot just because of the potential that she has to rise back up to easily being number 1 in the game once she gets potential or even a uniform. But until then, I'm just looking at her as she excels in PvP, and PvE she's just okay. Number 4, yeah, I put Emma before Jean Grey. You just got to deal with that shit. And that's how it is. And I'm going to tell you why she got put here. She got put here because she performs the exact same as Jean Grey in PvE content, which is world boss and all that. But she is better at PvP. She may not have all the skills that Jean Grey does, but for some odd reason, she fucking shit up. She will take down Jean Grey. She will take down your whole team, even if it's got tier 3s on there. Only thing she needs is a debuff. Now, number 3, and I bet you guys are like, how the fuck did Strife make it up this far, especially above Jean Grey? Most people that say that Strife isn't good don't have him, or if they have him, he ain't fully ranked up. Let me tell you something. Strife is potentially one of the highest damage dealers in this fucking game, and this guy doesn't have tier 3. Yes, he's a paywall, and paywall seems to turn people off of characters, and they will not acknowledge them or give them the credit just because that they got to open up the wallet a little bit. But let me tell you something, Strife is going to destroy anything that you put him in. If you put him in PvP, he's fucking shit up. You put him in PvE, he's fucking shit up. He earned his spot, and man, just, all I gotta say is get him. Get him and you'll see. Get him, build him, and you'll see. And I'm going to leave that shit at that. You can hate me for it, but that's just how it is. Coming in at number 2 is Wanda. And I would be a fucking liar if I were to say that I didn't highly consider giving her a number 1. But there's just something about her that I do not have the ability to place her at number 1 just yet. Maybe her tier 3 has changed that, but there's a whole lot of factors here. But I just feel like number 2 is a good spot for her, considering as she's really great in every single game mode, but there's nothing that sticks out about her in any of these game modes. Like in PvP, you'll see her and you're like, oh, look, Wanda. And, sometimes you struggle, sometimes you won't. And in PvE, it's like, she's killing stuff. She kills it in a pretty decent rate. She's very balanced across the board. Coming in at number 1, I'm just going to go ahead and give it to Cable. Just because Cable, man, he's a really solid character. His uniform has brought him to justice. He's taken everything down, and it even brought him up to speed in PvP. Like, even in PvP, before I used to use Cable in PvP and be like, man, I hope this motherfucker uses his 5th skill, because if not, he's going to get fucked up. But ever since he got this uniform, I haven't really worried about him. I mean, a lot of times he will just clear out a fight entirely. And raid boss, giant raid boss, he's just, I don't have to worry about anything. So there we go. I'm just gonna give Cable number one, and this is all for now. And it's gonna shift as they do, micro nerfs and micro buffs and uniform. But as of now, he's one of the few characters that I am very comfortable with where I put them on this list. Like, y'all don't understand how hard this shit was to do, but I feel confident in what I picked and where I put him at. This is Trippy Cakes. Like, subscribe, comment, and goddamn, I can't wait for the shitstorm for this. Y'all have a good one.